Hello and welcome back to Down the Track. What a test match we're having right now at Lord's. Day three has ended, and it looks like England are getting close to victory. Another wonderful day of cricket. It was swinging both ways, and at the end, it's England who finish off on a stronger note. 61 runs needed, 5 wickets in hand. New Zealand still not out of it because if they do break this partnership between Roots and Folks, and if they get Root in particular, then it's a long tail that England have. So they do have a sniff to New Zealand, but England have really fought back in this game. 69 for four today, chasing 277. Losing the top four. It was Joe Root and Ben Stokes who then got stuck in and batted really well, absorbed the pressure, consumed the dot balls when needed, and then started to attack, especially when the spinner came on. Ben Stokes was very aggressive. I think the turning point in this test match was that no ball of Colin de Grandhomme to Ben Stokes. Ben Stokes was out at that time. He was bowled 90 for five, and it would have been a uphill task for England. But just when he was walking back to the pavilion, the umpire called him back as it was a no ball, and that was the turning point because then he added quite a few runs with Joe Root, did Ben Stokes, and despite getting out for 50, he batted really well. He's particularly severe against the spinner, and he made sure the runs were ticking. And Joe Root was absolutely magnificent. His technique over the last few years, he's been outstanding. His form has been really good. Yes, captaincy wise, he hasn't got the results, but I think this is him not being captain is actually a benefit for him. He can focus on his batting, and under pressure, he's played a gem of a knock. I feel that this is a special innings just because the circumstances. England were down and out in this test match yesterday. If you saw, New Zealand were 200 for four, 236 for four. It looked like no hope, and it looked like New Zealand would wrap it up. But Stuart Broad today, outstanding performance. I think that was the game-changing spell as well. He got England back into the game, made sure that they didn't have to chase anything above 300, and that allowed England to stay in the game. I still feel 277 is a good score to defend on this pitch, but I think at least England have a chance, and now it's a very, very good chance. Again, I think Joe Root needs to start again tomorrow. He needs to make sure that he leaves the ball well, not poke at anything unnecessarily, play the shots when needed, and guide his team through. Because if he does get out, it does expose the his tail. And 61 runs in Test cricket is not that little of a score. It is a few runs that you have to get. So I think Joe Root needs to stay there till the end. New Zealand will be looking to get that early breakthrough tomorrow. If they get that, that will be great. They'll be disappointed with the way they batted. I felt that they could have easily gone past 300, and because they didn't do that, they put themselves under pressure. Even with the ball, I felt they started so well. Jameson was on point today, but when that Stokes after that Stokes no ball, I think they got deflated. They lost a bit of confidence. The field got spread out as well, and you could see England getting back into that game, and all to play for tomorrow. So let's see how that goes. But for today, it was all Joe Root. Of course, well played by Ben Stokes as well. But Joe Root, he's been in fantastic form, like I mentioned, batted really well today. He made sure, he got the runs when required. He played that ball over the slips very well. Through the leg side, he was good. He put away anything that was in his arc. He didn't just play every single dot ball. His defensive technique was sublime as well. And on this on this kind of pitch, it's not easy to bat in the fourth innings, and he's done that really, really well. So credit to him over there. Folks playing his part as well, because it's a 50-run partnership where he got 8 to 10 runs, but he made sure that he stuck in there. He didn't expose the tail, and he gave Joe Root strike whenever needed. And it was really good to see Joe Root take the strike in the last couple of overs. It shows the confidence the man has, because normally the set batsman generally tends to shy away from strike in the last couple of overs of the day. But Joe Root's like, no, give me the strike. He took the single of the second last ball in the penultimate over, and then he faced most of the last over. He took a double there as well. Made sure that he faced as many deliveries. He's the set batsman. He doesn't want to expose the tail, and Folks is still finding his feet at the crease, so he made sure that he took that responsibility, and that was great to watch from Joe Root. And England will be very happy, especially with the way they bowled today, and then the way they came back with the bat. It wasn't the best start. The top order for England has been a problem, and Alex Lee, the way he batted. it was his leg stump in the first innings. Now his off stump. He'll have to, try to fix that. Bairstow has not been in good form either, so that's something that I have to look at. Crawley had a good start in the first innings. Second innings, not so much. And Pope just got a beautiful delivery there by Bolt. So yeah, I think the top order will need to improve for the next match. But over here, it's all about Joe Root and this middle lower order. Let's see what England can do tomorrow. I think it's now 70-30 in England's favor. I still give New Zealand 30% chance, just because if they can get one quick wicket tomorrow, they can really get into that tail and put pressure on England and see how it goes. It's a fascinating test match, all to play for. Really excited. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We'll get you the latest updates. So my co-host Don is not available today, but he'll be back tomorrow reviewing the game, because the game will finish tomorrow on day 4, unless there's rain or anything like that. But it should be good to go tomorrow on a Sunday. The game will finish. So yeah, very excited for tomorrow. Let's see how it goes. This has been a fascinating test match. Both teams have had momentum. Both teams have been on top on various stages of this game. And right now it looks like England are front runners to win this test match. But again, anything can happen, like we've seen in the series. Yesterday we said New Zealand are on top and then full control. They're going to win this test match. And today we're seeing England. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you like and subscribe, and take care.